So I'm up, getting ready to have my day. I think you'll understand why I call this channel Enjoy the Journey, because I really want to enjoy life, and I can't wait to bring you guys along with me. I think you'll enjoy it. Here we go. Of my fit before I get it completely trashed by mud. Okay, here's me in true form. This is kind of the look that I'm known for. Sometimes in the wind this will fly. I'll have these goggles on. I look like a character, I think, out of like a movie. I hope she just starts in the first kick. She's a 2-stroke, but there's a joke around here that she's more like a 50-stroke. You know what I mean? There she is. Sexy girl. Look at you, sexy girl. Oh, I can't wait to ride you. Ooh. Alright. I'm looking forward to riding. I'm a little nervous because like it's been a month. And do I still know how to ride? On rainier days, I'm covered in mud. And I show up to this pristine resort. But here, I want to show you what I get to see. Oh, we just finished yin yoga with Nancy and the poles. How was that for you?
So good. It was like I went into a trance. I felt stoned when I came out of it.
I felt so stoned. I woke up and I looked around and everyone was like sitting and like out of tension, and I was like, what are we doing, guys?
You also had a dog doing yoga next to you.
There was also some yoga happening right next to me that I was like, wow, he's got some moves.
He was into it.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah. Like I started raining and that was...
Oh, it started raining?
Oh, you didn't even notice. It was fully raining.
When?
For like 10 minutes in the middle of the class.
Yeah, I was in it.
You're out of it.
I was like, all right, let's do this. It was good.
Good.
So now we're gonna go do some of our own things, and then I'll meet you back at the clinic, and then we'll go do an acupuncture treatment. And I look forward to that.
Exciting day.
Made myself a nice little breakfast that I make often, which is just some eggs, tortilla torn up, and some kimchi that was gifted by my friend Jana. So now I'm gonna enjoy this, get ready, shower off after, and head to the clinic and start treatment and give you guys a little insight of what acupuncture is like in my world. I can't wait to share it with you. I just did some copal, burnt it to bring myself into presence, and I'm wearing some Gemisphere stones. Rhodonite is something that I've been wearing for years. It really helps to protect my energetic space. So this is something that I always wear when I am practicing, and those are just 2 ceremonial things. It changes up day to day. But I'm showered, I'm fresh, I did yin yoga, I feel really super zen and present, grounded. And for me, it's really important that I feel like I'm in alignment before I hold space for someone else. So I'm gonna head over to the clinic and we'll go from there. I'm all ready now for Is. She's on her way here. She'll be here any minute. That's not her. I set up the space. I like to create an ambiance with the sound, with the sense, with the ears. And so we have some things picked out for her. I think it's going to be a really nice treatment. I'm going to check in with her, see what's going on for her today, and then see how we can help her reach any goals she might have or provide a relaxing treatment before she heads out of town. Things that you'd like to address in treatment.
Okay, so I think I had like a really mild case of food poisoning.
Oh, yeah.
So a little bit of like gut love would be nice.
Totally.
And I also have been focusing a lot on my hips lately. I feel like I feel like I hold a lot there.
Okay.
There's been some trauma in my life, so I feel like that region for me, like I'm really trying to like open up my hips and just like release things.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
You get it.
Yeah.
I can see it. You're like, I know, sister.
I'm like, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So a little tummy stuff, a little, we would call it the lower jowl, like opening and maybe support so it feels like it can open safely.
Yeah.
And then general, how have you been feeling besides those two areas? How's your mood been? How's your sleep been?
Mood's been good, which is really nice. Sleep has been mostly good. Sometimes I struggle to fall asleep, which is not normal for me. But
anticipation because you're leaving soon, maybe, or
maybe I don't know.
Okay.
Might be that. It's a lot going on, so my mind kind of gets racy at night.
Okay. Racing thoughts.
Yeah.
And then how have your energy levels been?
Okay. I'm not like jumping out of bed, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm also not like totally dragging, but I'm like probably in the middle.
Okay. And then when you are sleeping, when you wake up, are you feeling restful or like rested?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
I have.
Okay, cool. Any injuries or anything I should know about that's happened since I last saw you?
One yoga class I did, it was just like a ton of back bends.
Yeah.
So there was that, and so I can definitely feel my
Achiness.
like middle lower back just a little tender and achy.
Okay.
But that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I started introducing runes into my visits. So we'll start with a rune, and that'll kind of give you that first symbol, and then I'll continue with the cards like we've done in the past. And what I'll usually do is I'll pull a card. Usually when you're in a really meditative state, it'll hit me intuitively of when I feel like they're in a space that I can recite the lesson and the prayer, and they're usually, I think all of them are really positive and uplifting, and it's kind of just gently directing for the patients. But in that meditative state, it makes it to where the subconscious really hears it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll do you want to do a rune and a card today?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Love that.
Yeah, I like to ask for consent. Not everyone wants to experience those because it's a form of divination. People have different relationships to those sorts of things. I really vet out what I use, and I make sure that it feels right with me before I utilize it with anyone. And I also make sure that my vessel is really clear before I perform any type of energetic work. I kind of felt out the crystals that we had today, and some of them were really warm and felt like they wanted to meet with you today. I'll feel again during treatment. They're over there, so yeah.
Say hi.
Hey
guys.
Move through treatment as usual and continue on. And then we'll do an interview after and see how you're feeling.
Yes.
And send you on your way and get you all ready for your next big adventure, you know?
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I'm
Of course.
excited.
Me too. it was a really good one. She seems like she's gonna be in like a very blissful, sleepy state. But yeah, let's see how she's feeling and get her experience of what it was like on her end.
What are you doing?
I felt amazing. I went so deep in that one.
Cool.
I really did.
That's awesome.
Anything that you remember, or was it kind of just like this otherworldly place?
No, I remember this point was so strong. So was this one, am I right? And then this one, but it eased up. But I got this like, it was like this flash of, it was like in the form of a fire, like a flame, like orange red, and it was like in the bottom right hand corner that like kept coming up, which is interesting. Just because like working on that like right plane, it just, that's what kept coming up for me.
Interesting. Yeah, there was, what I was recognizing was a little bit of congestion up here in that like long pericardium area, and so we manipulated a little bit of that PC6. Pericardium is like dog energy of the body. It's what protects the heart. It is the place that holds on to a lot of that, protection. And so some of the treatment off camera, we went into a little bit more depth, and it felt like that was a place that could use more support. So we went into PC1, so in the beginning of that channel, and then we went into PC6 because there was congestion. I wanted to clear up some of that. So it's curious that it was in your lower right corner, because that's kind of some of the area that we were working on as well.
Oh, and the stone that was here, it was like pulsing. It was so strong. I was like, that was like really present. Until I like
painful or just like energetic?
No, just like energetically, like pulsing. I was like, oh my god, it felt nice. It was like, I like that stone. It felt like protective. It was like very safe feeling, but like very active.
So, did you notice a shift from before treatment and after treatment?
Yeah, definitely. I always feel lighter after walking out of your sessions, but I really feel like just my whole heart region, I just like along this like top part of my chest, I feel like much lighter and honestly more open. And then around my hips, I feel like it's like still very active and like walking, but as you were talking about off camera, you did certain points that was creating a safe environment for my hips and whatever's being held there to feel safe enough to release. So I feel like that is like all like working right now, which is a really nice feeling.
So we started with yin yoga, we did some acupuncture. It's like a good solid day.
Great Saturday.
It's a great Saturday.
It's so nice.
It's only like 3 p.m. There's like so much ahead.
I got more day. I know.
Anyone that is feeling trepidatious about starting their first acupuncture treatment, do you have any words of wisdom or anything you'd like to share with them to help them ease into maybe their first experience?
Yeah, I firstly would assume that the main misconceptions with acupuncture is that it hurts because needles are used, but it really doesn't, as long as you're with a practitioner, a healer that knows what they're doing, have experience like you. Like I really don't feel pain and I don't feel scared when I come into this room. So I think that's something that people could try to let go of. But also, I don't think you need a specific reason to come to acupuncture. Like acupuncture is great for any sort of like emotional trauma, and then also physical, of course, but I think even if you just have this curiosity, I think it is worth exploring because there's something there. And I think people will be surprised at how effective it is. And like, as soon as you get off this bed and you walk out into your day, you're like, oh my God, you just have this like pep in your step. Like right now, like I honestly feel so much like lighter and clearer, and I was like zonked when I got up, but I feel so energized right now.
Oh, cool.
And it's a very like clear feeling, a lot of clarity. It feels really nice.
Cool.
So everyone should try acupuncture if you're curious. And if you're in Costa Rica, come to
For the 8th time. Thank you.
Of course.
I appreciate it. We had to take this, we had to take many takes because the camera kept dying. But I appreciate your kindness, and also good. I appreciate you trusting me with your care. It's been a really special experience for me. I'm gonna miss you.
I know.
I really enjoyed our sessions. It's really a treat for an acupuncturist to have someone that has been working on themselves and is energetically open and receptive and like sitting with themselves, because we get to go into such like this like deep, lush, rich space that is full of potential.
Mm-hmm.
And I really feel that in our treatments together.
Yeah.
So it allows me as a healer to like really create like the space for like transformation to occur, and it's such an exciting thing for me to do.
Yeah.
So thank you for trusting me and for continuing care while I was here and exploring that journey with me, and allowing me to explore it with you. And I wish you well on your healing journey. I'm always here for you.
Thank you.
It's
so nice to connect, and
likewise.
special person.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. Mwah. And before we say goodbye, do you want to let everyone know about your friend again?
Yeah.
How they can discover you and all those good things.
Yeah, of course. My Instagram is fungirlgoods, and my website is fungirlgoods.com, so you can come over to either of those and reach out and say hi.
Great, thank you. I'm Tiffany, this has been Isabella, and we're here to remind you to enjoy the journey. Take care, guys.
Bye.
And chat.
And it
How does it look to you? It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, we're sitting on, like, it's all very, it's good. We're sitting on
great.
a space.
This is good.
Okay,
Okay.
it's two friends hanging out.
While I'm in those points, I make sure before I make sure. And then
You gotta make sure.
because you gotta make sure.